Hi guys, my name is Dave Ferris. I'm the general manager and head stringer at Legit Lacrosse, and I want to take a few moments of your time to give you a tutorial on stringing a pocket that I personally like to use, as well as a pocket that I've been stringing for one of your coaches, Sean Morris, for quite some time. General overview of the pocket. Mid-location pocket at maximum depth with an ideal balance of hold and a smooth no-whip release. And again, that's a very sometimes delicate balance to accomplish in stringing, but in the end, if you are able to successfully accomplish it, it's a really nice performing pocket, hence why we're going to take some time to break this down. When stringing a pocket and dictating those characteristics successfully, I think it breaks down into three main components that have the most sort of power over dictating the performance of your pocket. One is the pattern of the sidewall that you use, basically what holes you line up with what diamond holes, as well as the knots within that pattern that you use. And thirdly, the type of mesh that you use. In this instance, and for a mid-level smooth release, optimal hold sort of pocket, I tend to like to use a semi-hard mesh. In this instance, I'm using the String King 2X Plus mesh. Really great mesh that I've been using for quite some time for other players as well as myself personally. Let's dive in specifically to the sidewall pattern and the knots. The knots that I use is an interlock knot. There's many ways of doing an interlock knot. This is an SI style interlock knot. The idea of an interlock knot is it securely keeps the mesh to the sidewall hole that corresponds with that mesh hole, and keeps it secure. Keeps the mesh from not shifting and moving with the ball as the ball moves and shifts within the pocket. Keeps your release at a quicker rate. It lowers the amount of whip as well. When it comes to the pattern, at the very top, the top third of this pocket, I like to keep as tight as possible while pulling the mesh sort of horizontally and vertically, almost in sort of, a downward diagonal motion. What this helps is it keeps that mesh up there tight to create a nice, stable ramp for the ball to release off of. It also creates natural hold in the pocket, or what people call the natural V that you see right there. Kind of the same aspect that a U-string would normally accomplish if you happen to incorporate that into your pocket. Lastly, I want to take a look at the shooting strings. The shooting strings, and again, for you high schoolers or beyond high school, gotta use the 4-inch rule. No more U's. Again, the emphasis on this style of pocket eliminates the need for a U. I like to go with two standard shooting strings across. I stack a nylon on top, stack it because we have minimal room to work with as far as the space for shooters, but also use the nylon because I like the feel that it gives at the very end release point of it, a nice secure feel that reverberates down through the shaft and into my hands, and just a very confident release. So that's the rundown of that pocket. Again, pocket I personally like to use, pocket I suggest very commonly to many customers. Again, a pocket that I've been stringing for one of your coaches, Sean, and I think he knows what he's talking about. If you ever have any more questions, please come by and see me or see any of our other managers and employees. We'd love to talk stringing, love to talk shop, would love to show you how to do it.
This is how you string your standard knot for a top string. Start by feeding your string down through the diamond in the mesh, come back up through the hole in the scoop, pull the string tight, yank it side to side to make it as tight as possible, recenter the tip of your diamond to center into the middle of the scoop hole. Now reverse your pattern. Come down through the hole in the scoop, come back up through the diamond in the mesh, pull tight again, yank side to side, nice tight knot. This is how you string your basic SI sidewall knot. Start by feeding your string down through the diamond in the mesh, pull the string tight. Now come around from the outside of the sidewall, feed it through the sidewall hole, wrap it around and come down on top of your sidewall string, yank it up and down to make it as tight as possible, hold the knot. Now take your sidewall and come back up through the original diamond, pull it through tight, and lock it down.